What up? You already know what time it is. This is Celebrity Guru, King Maserati Santana. This is another episode of On the Ride Straight Uncensored. I got another celebrity guest in the building. This man broke up. You're not a celebrity?
No.
All right. Well, I'm gonna call you a legendary DJ anyway.
That's cool.
You know what I mean? A lot of people look at you like a celebrity. You know what I mean? I got him on the show today. You know, broke so many artists, you know what I mean, around the world. Today we got in the building my nigga DJ Coop. Coop, what up, though? How you feeling?
Man, blessed.
Absolutely. So, like, you know, a lot of times when you have interviews, you know, a lot of people just want to talk about certain things that you've done. Mm-hmm. I want to get into, like, the lifestyle of Coop, though. I want to know more about you.
That's cool.
So, like, where exactly are you from?
Memphis.
Originally, Memphis.
Yeah. I've been living in Nashville for the last 15 years. I just moved to Atlanta. I'm about to move to Vegas in the summertime.
Facts. So what was it like growing up in Memphis?
I mean, it's like everywhere else. You just got to be on your P's and Q's a little bit more. My dad stayed in Memphis. My mom stayed in Nashville, so I was back and forth in like summer, school. So it's like a balance, really, to be honest.
Absolutely. What about like you growing up as a kid, though, like in the household you was from? Like, what was it like growing up?
Shit.
What type of kid was you?
I was smart as fuck. I grew up in a single parent household, so it's kind of like it's just me, my brother, my mama, and shit. We just bounced around majority of my childhood. You know what I'm saying? From my mom being unstable, but just learning from that shit. You feel me? Just shit. I know I ain't gonna be broke.
Facts.
I grew up. You
Facts.
feel me?
So you only got a brother?
Yeah, me and my brother got the same mom, same dad. I got step brothers and shit like that.
So what was he like? He's younger or older?
My older brother, he's 2 years old, but I'm like the little big brother. I mean, but we just like, man, we been through it all together, so it's kind of like, you know, we still our own person, but just in general, like, that's all we had. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
Nigga used to get mad I wear his clothes, shit, school, steal his money. He was working, like my brother was like, when he was 16, 17, he was working at Kroger's, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And just give my mama his checks and shit. So I used to steal the money and go to lunch and buy my piece of rose.
What type of challenges y'all used to face, though, like with your mom being unstable? And
I mean, the main thing is just like, the worst feeling is like being in somebody's shit and you know they don't want you to. You feel me? So it's like, I mean, we ain't really had no choice with kids, so we just thugging it out. A lot of the shit, like I ain't had no TV, even growing up with no TV, none of that shit. So I was always outside, trying to just, you know what I'm saying, learn new shit and meet new people. So I went to so many high schools, and that's why I know a lot of people. You feel me? Because we was just bouncing around.
Yeah. Did a lot of people know like you was a musician though?
Nah, I mean I grew up playing drums and shit, but. Nah, I ain't never get into no. I gotta play sports and all that stuff, but I never got into it because it's like, why I'm gonna do something and I know I ain't got no support base. So it's like I ain't chasing no dream, be no hooper or no football player and shit. Women can't even pay for the equipment, so I ain't trying to be nobody charity case. Like when I was in middle school, I used to go. I went to a magnet school, so I was like a always school. I was like the only black kid there. And
wow.
That's just because I was smart, but I played basketball at the end there, but then, like, riding home with these niggas and going home with them, like, you feel like a charity case.
So you was that kid that was always outside, was smarter than others, though?
Yeah, I was a smart-ass kid. Like, literally, I'm smart-ass, but I'm, like, smart. So it's kind of like it's a catch-22 to it.
What was your favorite subject?
I ain't had no favorite. Like, music, gym. I just knew how to do the academic shit. Yeah. But that wasn't I ain't with no math nigga, nothing like that.
Yeah. So how did you start playing drums? Where'd they come from?
In church. I used to play at church.
Most definitely.
So like we went to church every day. Broke.
So that comes from did that come from G-Mom or?
Yeah. Majority of the religion that you grow up is because what you was taught. You really ain't got no choice as a kid. You gonna do what you say or get your ass beat. So
that's a fact. So who would you say, like, with your, you and your brother, though, but, like, I know you had, like, other siblings around. Like, who would you say, like, was the strongest to keep your family together?
Shit, boy, everybody. She used to stay in the car with her mama. Like if we ain't had nowhere to go, we sleep in the car. Go in the hotel next day. She'd take a wash up, eat their breakfast, go to
That's
school.
crazy.
Yeah. I mean, we just kept a smile on our face. Ain't nothing we can do. I mean, you get old enough. Like I graduated, I skipped 11th grade. That's how determined I was ready to get by this shit. I went to summer school, took my courses and shit. Skipped 11th grade, I graduated at 17. So when I graduated, I just got a job. I got like 5 jobs. Really 3. I went to Barber College. I was working in UPS. I was working at Buffalo Wild Wings, and I was working at Academy Sports.
That's dope. Like, where you find all that motivation from, though? Like, was your brother, like, kind of being motivational to you? Or?
Nah, my mama.
Oh, just...
That's the hustler. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she did what she could, so you can't just really fault her for none of that shit.
No.
So it's like, she, got the basics. You might have a place to stay with no bed, or no hot water, or sometimes no lights, but you guys, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping, though.
So, like, when you was working all those jobs, like, how would you spend your money? Was you, like, investing and saving, or
Hell nah. I was 18 years old, just thugging. Like, I got my first spot when I was, like, 19. That was when I had my son. So, I was smart enough to go to college. I was smart enough not to go to college. That's how I look at it, because I ain't in no debt with no salary made nobody. You feel me? But I'm still doing what I want to do. I'm doing better than a lot of people I know went to college.
Yeah, that's a fact. Most of them are in debt anyway.
Yeah, I ain't tripping after that.
Right. How old was you when you first had your kid, though? How many you got? Just got one, or?
Yeah, a lot.
Oh my goodness.
Now, my first one was 19, and then we was in college, college and shit, and then from there just in the clubs and shit, all them drunk babies.
Yeah. So, like, what are some of the things that you probably could tell me that you couldn't do when you was a kid growing up that you saw other kids around your neighborhood doing?
Going to parties.
You couldn't do that?
Nah, we used to have like little shindigs and shit out of school, but mama wasn't going for, you can go no parties, with no sleepovers, none of that shit. You ain't go to nobody's house. People weird.
Yeah, that's true.
So
she was just doing it for like protection, though.
Yeah, we ain't going nowhere but church.
It's probably the best place for you at the time.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you ain't really had no choice. You ain't finna run away and no dumb shit like that.
Yeah. So, like, you was in the sports or whatever, but, like, what really got you into, like, DJing? Like, where did that come from?
I actually was dating this chick, and she was a DJ, and she gave me the program, and I just started fucking around with it, and then I used to go in the clubs and, like, I do this shit. It wasn't like no deep ass story. I didn't want to grow up want to be no DJ and no shit like that. I really just went to the club like I do this shit. So I already knew I had a passion for music, so it's like it was easy for me to put the mixes. I was mixing in my head. I would have did this, or I would have did this. So I was learning the crowd reactions of the other DJs. So when I played my shit, I knew I can do the same thing but do it my way. You feel me? With my own type of, touch to it.
So you would say it's just like a hidden talent that you found out about?
Yeah. To me, I ain't studied that shit, and then she literally gave me the program, and I just started doing house parties and shit like that, and then learning more about the equipment that you need to have, the proper setup and shit. Because I was DJing off a laptop, I ain't had no mixer or nothing. It's auxiliary cord.
You just DJed on the laptop?
Yeah, it's that easy. Like, it's a program called Virtual DJ, which is
okay. That's been around for a while. Then,
so that's what I started with.
So did she teach you anything, like the ins and outs of it, or it was just something you just came up with?
We used to mix and shit. Like, we would have a little mixing session, fuck, and then. But she till this day, like, I fuck with her.
Yeah,
that's my nigga.
So where'd you go from there? Like, after you learned the program, you got into clubs.
Well, I was in Memphis then, so I was doing like house parties. Then I started to do like small venues and stuff like that, clubs, and then. When I moved to Nashville, I got in the clubs, and then I met Starlito.
Shout out to Starlito.
And then I went on the road with him. You feel me? But I was already a Starlito fan. So, like, my first show, as funny as hell, was in Macon, Georgia. It was probably only like 10 people in that bitch. But it was so funny because he was rapping, and I had a microphone too. So Red just had got locked up too. And so he didn't have no hype man. So it's like I'm rapping the words too. So he like, damn, like who got a microphone? Because I guess the DJ prior to him never said nothing on the microphone. But that's like, I knew the words to this shit. He like, damn, who else rapping this motherfucker? And then we just be locked in ever since then. And just, you know what I'm saying?
But that's important for a DJ to do, though, when you trying to break records.
Yeah, you got to know the music.
Yeah.
So it's like, even like now when my artist and his DJ, I always elaborate. Y'all got to know the songs. If y'all don't know the songs, how y'all expect somebody else to know the music?
Exactly.
So that's pretty much it.
So how was it on the road with Starlito?
It was a good experience. I learned a lot of stuff about branding, learned how to tour, learned how to do a show. It was good. I ain't really had nothing bad. We just grew apart.
Now he very close from Don Tripp. Like, did you ever meet Don too?
That's my guy. I was Step Brothers DJ.
Shout out to Don.
So Don Tripp, he from Memphis too, from the East Side, and that was like the first when I was in Memphis. This is like when Don Tripp caught fire with the Letter to My Son, John. Like he's probably one of the first YouTube rappers from Memphis. Not like a YouTube.
I ain't
rapper,
know that.
Blew
That's
up
crazy.
off of YouTube.
Yeah.
Like it's the proof in the pudding right there. But that's how he was rapping in the studio. You see everybody doing this microphone performance. He did that 20 years ago.
So, like, you think about Memphis, though. Memphis got so many dope artists coming out of Memphis now. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, shout out to MJG and 8 Ball, you know, out there in Memphis. Shout out to Young Buck. You know what I'm saying?
Buck from Nashville.
Yeah, Buck from Nashville. Absolutely. Like, is it really that competitive, though, out there?
As far as what?
Just like artists, period.
In Memphis?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's competitive. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. I mean, everybody on like in Memphis, it's more hoods than like gangs. It's niggas who gang bang, but it's really about hoods.
It's the neighborhoods.
Like we from the Mound, like we from Orange Mound, so that's like the center of the city. You got to go through the Mound and go get the any side, south side, north side, east side. West side is Arkansas. That's where like YTB Fat from. Across the bridge. So that's West Memphis, Arkansas.
Did you ever get a chance to work with Pooh Shiesty?
Nah, he's actually younger than me. So he was like after. We got mutual people, but I did not work with him.
That's what's up. So like so when you first started, y'all had something called like the Three Kings, right?
Yeah. Actually it was a promotional group called Three Kings in Memphis, Jeremy. T-Mac and Big Rob. And me and Jeremy, we used to work at Babies R Us together. So we met like on the back of the truck, loading the truck and for shit. He was like, I'm a promoter. I was like, shit, I'm a DJ. He's like, you know, DJ. So that's how I first got my first gig. We did the house party. And we just locked in.
Did you know what you was doing then though? Or you was just like, all right, trial and error?
Try shit. I took I had my daddy. I was staying with my daddy then. I took his speakers out the house, like the big speakers you set up on the thing.
Exactly, with the PA system.
Yeah, plug my goddamn auxiliary. I'm rocking it, bitch.
That's what's up. And you know what? That's the crazy thing about it, though. Like, because a lot of people did that. A lot of people know you was hosting. So was you hosting around that time? Y'all was doing the.
I was. I mean, I'm always host, but I started hosting more in Nashville. When I came to Nashville, I was hosting for my nigga DJ LW. That's like I was hosting for him because Memphis style DJing and Nashville DJing is two different things. So Memphis, you got to be on a microphone. Like I was talking to my homegirl earlier, like the microphone presence is you got to have it there. Especially in Memphis, you got to talk that shit. In Nashville, nobody did it. It was a DJ and a host. It was never a nigga that know how to do both. So I was like probably one of the first to come in that time in Nashville to come and do it my way. You feel what I'm saying? Like hosting and DJing. I ain't never really had no host, no shit like that.
That part.
Because I ain't got to pay nobody.
Yeah.
And you going to fuck my setup if you don't say it how I want to say it, when you want to say it, all that shit. Everything by timing.
That part. So, like, you broke Key Glock.
I have parts of it, yeah.
Okay. How did y'all meet?
It's my nephew.
Key Glock's your nephew.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because, like, okay, so, man, see, that's another thing, though. Like, a lot of people don't even really be knowing. That's why I wanted to get the end of the story from you, because a lot of people didn't even know that. I ain't even know that.
It's my nephew.
That he was your nephew. So, was you like that, the person that introduced him to Dolph?
We was working. So, mine was more just showing him, like, how to approach the situation. You feel what I'm saying? I never took credit for, you know, introducing them to nobody, but just we was in the same circle. Like I knew Dolph prior. I met him through Starlito, and we just had our own relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just an easy. Like I was Glock's first DJ. You feel what I'm saying? So I just told him I was like, I'm gonna be your DJ because I just got off the road with Star not too long, probably a year or something like that ago. But I was like, let me go and get on something fresh, something new. I think I was like, fucking 30 years old. I'm 30, I'm 35, so that's probably 5-6 years ago. This nigga was like 19, bad as hell.
Wow.
So it's like,
so you 35 now?
Yeah, I'll be 35 March 11th.
Wow.
But it was just a good. Even with that, it's just like being around something new, fresh. I learned the game. I learned the tour game from Daddy-O when I was on the road. So shout out to Daddy-O. I just learned a lot, even in that time.
So it was like something. It was like something. Not to cut you off. It was like something more that you could put your own stamp on.
I mean, niggas say whatever. Niggas know you gotta come through me anyways, especially in Tennessee. So
Facts.
And I ain't received no plaques or nothing like that.
Not yet.
They don't give me no credit when they ask my name. How you do this? How? They don't say my name. It's cool.
Cause you know a lot of people used to say that Dolph and Key Glock was like relatives.
I think through marriage.
Okay, so that's what that's about.
Yeah, not like cousins and shit. Like I think that's just through marriage.
So you feel like you underrated though?
I think you slept on.
Okay, slept on records.
It's on the.
It's a lot of slept on with DJ Coop. But I mean, so let's just go. Let's touch on that for a second. Like, do you care about the flowers? Do you care about people giving you the flowers?
Nah, not really. Because I got my own flower. I can go get a garden and plant them hoes myself.
That's a fact.
I've been doing that. So it's like, if you working for somebody validation, they ain't gonna never give it to you anyway. So it's like, it is what it is. So I ain't working for no flowers. I'm working for some money.
Yeah. But why you feel like you're not a celebrity though? You don't think people look at you like a celebrity?
No, I know people look at me like that, but I'm just a human being, so I never get that in my head. Like I ain't on no Hollywood shit.
Right.
So it's like I just try to be humble as possible. Just like even with your shit. I don't know you from a can of paint, but it's like a nigga trying to interview, I'm gonna do an interview. As long as it's good intentions.
Blessings.
But outside of that, I mean, you know, go through what you want to go through, far as like who you want to fuck with and shit like that. But I just feel like I know all promo is good promo.
That's right.
So I done been at the bottom of the dirt and the top too. So it's kind of like I just know how to work it to my favor.
So when we speak about promo, when it comes time to break artists, like what is one thing an artist should do? When it's time, when it's that's very important to the DJ.
You ain't gotta listen to no DJ. You need to listen to who's over the camp. It's a lot of smart dumb motherfuckers out here.
Now, have you ever worked with an artist that you was trying to break that didn't listen, and you just say, you know what?
Plethora of last 15 years.
And see, you know what? That's what stopped people from like, you know what? Fuck it, I don't want to be in the game no more because people don't want to listen.
Nah, I mean,
and it's so hard to do.
I don't want to fuck with these niggas no more. It's gonna be somebody that you run into, just like my artist now I've been rocking with for the last 2 years. We from the same neighborhood and we just met. I mean, it was just timing of it. Eddie Valero.
Yeah.
It just the timing of it, and when we met, bro was when he was like, I've done all I can do. Mm-hmm. I'm by myself. I need help. Take me to the, can you show me how to get to the, like, yeah, same thing. I just need you to listen and be ready to move around.
He just did a run down here, media run with Sud, right?
Yeah. We down here right now shooting a video.
So that's the one, okay.
Yeah, so it's like, just even with that, it just took time for Sud to get on it. Like, you got to work. You can't expect nobody to jump on that shit. Like, we started working out here. Before Sud, we was fuck with DJ Sway, which we still fuck with him. He was one of the younger DJs that is from Charlotte. And, he reached his hand out and, was giving us placements and spending our shit at Onyx and Zodiac. He, set it up. We coming out here for a bottle and some wings in the booth. Like, we know how to network. We know how to make it look good. So that's where I come in at.
Yeah. And it's funny because I just interviewed bigger ranking, and we was talking about.
Shout out to OG.
Yeah, shout out to Rankin. We was talking about when he met Lucci and how motivated Lucci was, and they was telling him to go over there and, you know, listen to this artist, and he went over there and he was like, yo, you know what? The club DJs was like, yo, he needs some more club music. So he said, look, I'm going to take them all around the world, take them with me under my wing or whatever, and what we just talked about, artists listening or whatever, and he was listening, you know. So you breaking Eddie right now, like how is it like y'all relationship?
It's like my brother. The only thing we ain't just blood. Like we talk every day. I probably talk to Eddie more than anybody. We probably talk 3-4 times a day.
Yeah.
It might be 5 minutes. It might be 50 minutes. It might be, you know what I'm saying? It depends on what we got going on. But we always keep in touch. And then we just, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff going on even from 2 years ago. So it's like I tour. I mean, even I tour, but our schedule is getting busy. Which is a great thing. That's what you want.
Right, exactly. So you working with any other artists besides Eddie?
I work with an artist I met in Indianapolis named Hennessy, a female artist, R&B chick. Her, that's it right now. Wilkes, he's from Nashville. I've been fucking with him a long time. He had a song called Mo Better that popped. That's probably like 10 years ago. Star had jumped on it. On the remix and stuff, but like even like with him, it's just you got to listen because you can get the big head and burn yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Not too many people recover from a bad decision, or not even a bad decision, the wrong decision, or that situation, because attention is a hell of a drug. So it's like you start to get those looks, the hoes, and XYZ that you wasn't get. And you getting it all off of music, or you know what I'm saying, or the way you look, or the way you sound, or XYZ, it can go to your head.
Of course.
You feel what I'm saying? So I always try to, even like with Eddie right now, like we ain't did shit. That's what I tell him all the time. We ain't scratched the surface yet. We getting X amount of dollars. That's cool, but we got more work to do.
Gotta keep that anxiety down.
Yeah,
you know. Because of composure, keeping your composure, you know, and you probably bringing them around different celebrities. And how do you?
We don't give a fuck about no celebrities, not Eddie. We from the hood. We don't give a fuck about nobody. We a celebrity in our mind. So it's like, you feel what I'm saying, as far as like how we carry ourselves. Yeah. So we ain't never no dick riding shit. We ain't give a fuck about taking no pictures, none of that shit. Like, I put my nigga in the room, anybody gonna shine. Same way you sign or no, you ain't be able to tell the difference who's who. If we put them side to side, and especially down the music thing. I don't see nobody fucking with them.
So how you feel about work ethic when you're dealing with these artists?
Some is cool. You just gotta have the balance. You gotta know when to be in the studio, when it's time to get out the studio. A lot of niggas be in the studio, don't even put nothing out. They ride around like their friends here, grandma, everybody sending it out, but this shit ain't even on no DSPs. If it's good, what you sitting on it for?
Yeah. Now, would you work with an artist with no bag?
Yeah, I've worked plenty of artists with no bags.
You ain't gonna find that author.
No, I mean, but even with
that's
that,
blessings though.
I've done plenty of shit for free, but it's just like it's just hard to do it because now I got to put up my money and then it don't never go right. You got to put niggas on paperwork.
Yeah,
and that's the thing. I guess black people try to refrain from it's like business. You feel me?
They try to look at it like capitalism.
Not even that. They don't want to do no business.
You think they know how to do business?
No, they don't. So that's why they don't want to do it. So they gonna do. Nobody's gonna do something they don't understand or not comprehensive with. So they don't know how to do business.
Mm-hmm. So you got slept on studios.
Yeah.
How long you been having that?
Like 2017. I did like a couple studios in different locations. Like I said, it's in Atlanta right now, but I'm planning on moving to Vegas. So I'm like shipping the shit I shit there. And then I'm investing into one. Me and my guy D3, he's a producer from Indianapolis. We're about to do a co-ed studio in Indianapolis. Naptown got some talent up there and some shit.
Yeah. So what made you move to Atlanta in the first place? Just more emotion or?
I was already there. I mean, just going there anyways because that's where I travel out of. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my stuff is based out of Atlanta, like moving around with Duval is everything out of Atlanta. So top of the year, just packed all my shit up.
And now you about to hit Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas it.
It's gonna be a whole different vibe.
You actually got to go to Vegas, like the real Vegas, not the Strip.
So what's the real Vegas?
It's undeveloped. It's like untouched. When the last person you hear somebody come out of Vegas?
I can't name it.
Exactly. So it's untouched.
Damn, that's crazy. You know what? I want to think about that, bro. When the last time somebody did hear artists getting
I know artists from Vegas.
Vegas.
Like my nigga Landlord, he's actually signed to Starlito.
But why you think that is though? DJs or
no? It's untapped.
That's crazy.
They ain't got no resources, so you go to a market like that and become the resource. Just like I'm doing in Indianapolis, these niggas just need a little bit. So if I can do that little bit, I can make me some money out these niggas. Cause they just missing something small. It may be so simple, they just missing it.
I never thought about that, bro. For Vegas, you don't think about it. You
you got to go there. So I'm saying you gotta. That's my thing. Will be creating life outside the Strip. Because when you think of Vegas, you think of the Strip.
Yeah,
you ain't never left the Strip to go even see. And Vegas not a big city. It's a small town. It's a desert. So it ain't no southern food out there. No Nashville hot chicken. No Memphis wings. No southern cooking. So I'm bringing the South to Vegas. To the West Coast.
That's dope.
Bring the South music to the West Coast because they already on that West Coast shit anyway. So take that, mix it together. So now you create the pipeline by yourself.
That's dope. So when you knew, when was that oh shit moment for you, for DJ Coop? Like, you know what? I am DJ Coop. I'm official. I'm stamped. This is what I'm doing.
I'm going through it right now. I ain't really had that moment yet. Not to me, not where I want to be. Like, this shit just was the pregame. Like, shit getting good now. Like, I'm on this tour. So now it's like showing niggas. I'm creating my own show. I got my own DJ. So it's like I'm going back into hosting. Like, doing shows. I'm working on stand-up comedy. Like,
so you got your own DJ?
Yeah, DJ Rifle.
Shout out to DJ Rifle.
Yeah, he a white boy, too.
Damn. How many DJs got their own DJ?
I got a DJ coalition. I got niggas I fuck with all across the world, but I fuck with niggas who loyal. Like DJ Rifle is the most dependent person I've met in the last 10 years. Our first conversation, we used to intern at a radio station, clean our vans and shit. And then I got a chance to go on the road with Starlito, Don Tripp, and Kevin Gates. But this how I knew he was the person for, to lock in with me. Because I asked him a question. I said, you want to be famous or you want to make some money? I want to make some money. Mm-hmm. I always make sure you make some money.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like, we just came from Miami last night. Like, I'm showing these niggas the difference. Like, I'm bringing my team with me, showing them the difference. Like, it's more than life than the club shit, the regular shit. Like, he finna move to Vegas with me.
Oh, y'all about to go out there and turn it up.
I got a whole team going me out there. We finna take over.
What was in Miami? Y'all had a show.
We had a show last night.
How'd it go?
On the comedy. It was dope. Right now I'm on a comedy tour with it's called We the Ones tour. So it's Mike Epps, Lil Duval, D. Ray Davis, DC Young Fly, Chico Bean, Mojo Brooks, Carlos, Moneybag Mafia.
Yeah. So the whole Lil Duval thing, how did that get introduced to you? Like, how you stumbled on that?
Being in the right place, right time.
So how it always happen.
Yeah. They had called to the city, RP my OG Clay, which is the previous manager of Duval before he passed away last year. But they had just called to the city. They was looking for a DJ to do the show for the weekend. And my name just kept coming up. They call around and different other people. And with Duval, it's like he had like 4 different DJs that they sent to him, and he just looked, and he went with the DJ that was following him, which was me.
He went with the first follower.
Yeah, none of the niggas was following him. Like, I guess because they younger than me, because I learned the names who it was between the other DJs, but they younger than me, so like I grew up looking at Duval on Common View.
Right, they ain't know who he was, but it probably was meant for you though.
It's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Right place, right time.
Yeah. So how did you capitalize on that though?
My mama told me what to say because I done it. We like how the shows go, the comedy world. Like, you do a comedy show, well, comedy club. Usually do about 5-6 shows a weekend. So Friday, Saturday, doing 2 shows. Sunday, you might do 1 or 2 shows. Mm-hmm. And we just did it. We locked in. And the previous experience that I had from working with artists, music artists, it helped out with what he was trying to do because it was so simple to me, but it wasn't to the average DJ as far as cue points and stuff like this. I learned that from Starlito because he's a cue point type of rapper.
Right.
Like even with, he might say something in the song and there's a keyword in another song to start that song, but you got to know the music. You got even like with Duval, you got to know the material when he say this and the song might come on. You do this, or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So even with that, we did that, and then I was talking to my mom about it because I was like I said, I just got off the road with Key Lock 2 about 6 months or something like that, and I just didn't want to be in the city because I didn't want to be in the city no more like that. I ain't want to be like get watered down and no woulda, coulda, shoulda been ass nigga. I'm like, nah, something got to pop. So like, my mama told me what to tell him. She was like, give me your schedule. I'm going to make it my schedule.
Now it's time to hit the road. What did you feel like you was too accessible?
What you mean?
Like
in the city, yeah.
Yeah, people could touch you and see you more like.
In the club, you gotta when you get to a certain level, you just gotta separate yourself. Because once they see you all the time, they don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just so and so.
So like with you being on the road with Duval and being his you a road manager too for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So but you
I
was
do everything, drive, security, wasn't that?
Right.
If I had a pilot license, I'd fly the plane.
No doubt. How did you like understand what he wanted from like far as like
just
being
being
a DJ?
around? And this the thing, like you tell you, the more you do, the longer you stay around. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me figure out that you're not needed.
Mm-hmm.
So I do everything.
Yeah.
If I need to cut nigga hair, I cut his hair. I got
Yeah.
my barber license.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So
That's right.
it's just one of those situations, and he's older, and he understands business. So like even with me, it's a learning situation, and it's opportunity to be in rooms around anybody. Like you never know who you'll be around with, bruh. So that's more than anything he can pay me. Mm-hmm. Just let me be in the room. I can make my own plays. Put me in a room. Mm-hmm. I got a mouthpiece like a motherfucker, so I ain't tripping off of that.
How did you feel when he brought that record to you? Living My Best Life with Snoop.
Shit, I ain't know what it was gonna do. I mean, I'm the first person that played it. He played it at the comedy club.
Wow, that's crazy.
He's like, play this song. This song coming out with Snoop Dogg. And we played Live My Best Life. And nigga, a week or 2 later, that bitch gone.
Off the charts.
And even like what I told him, I was staying in Nashville then. I was like, bro, because I was like, man, give me your schedule. I'll make it my schedule. He's like, man, you don't know how many niggas told me that. I was like, nah, you don't know who you talking to. Like, nigga, I drive to Atlanta, catch my flights. You feel me? I bought me a brand new car. And it's funny, I wrecked that bitch on the way to the show.
Damn.
I'm driving that bitch raggedy, bumping everything. It was 2018. I bought like a brand new 2018 camera.
That's crazy.
But I'm like, ain't nothing gonna stop me getting this shit done. I just drive to Atlanta every week. So that's why I'm saying I was already in Atlanta. I go to Atlanta on Thursday night, DJ Escobar, get up, fly out to where we going, come back Sunday and Monday. Either I'm gonna do something in Atlanta or go back to Nashville.
Yeah. Shout out to all the DJs that dropped the fucking ball on Duval though. You know what I mean? They dropped the ball on him.
I don't think
you don't think so? If it's just meant for you.
Yeah, because people doing what they want to do.
Yeah. But you made his schedule your schedule, so you did a little more. Like you said, do a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Niggas understand. Niggas they'll see it. They see it. Like they see the sacrifices that you bring and then the hustle that you got. So it's like it's just a perfect situation for me, and I ain't have to deal with all that rap shit. I'm just now getting back to rap. For the last 5-6 years, I've been on comedy shit. It's the easiest shit in the world.
Yeah.
Get high and laugh.
That's a fact. I need everybody to keep it locked to the #1 station. You know what I mean? In the Carolinas on the Rize straight Uncensored. I got my homie DJ Coop in the building. We got more coming up right after this. Yep. You already know what it is. Back from the break. Still got my homie DJ Coop in the building.
Yep.
You know what it is. Coop, how you feeling over there, bro?
great.
That's what it is. So before the break, we was talking about you been on the road with Duval. So I seen where like y'all was with Mike Epps and he was taking y'all around the tour of his grandmother's house.
Yeah, that was dope.
What was that like?
No, I was like I said, a lot of the rooms you can't even pay to be in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that was one of the, you know what I'm saying? That was a dope situation where he actually bought that whole block.
Yeah.
You know, he kept his grandma's house and he kept it original, but he also bought the whole block and redid the whole block.
What was the best thing to you about that experience?
Really just to experience it.
Yeah.
Like, see it and know that it's possible. That's one of the main things, like being around and shit. And like I had a hosting event that same night somebody booked me for it. Like I went after I went to that. Like I couldn't miss that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, you feel what I'm saying? Like certain shit that it ain't gonna happen again.
Right. So this right here, you gotta be here.
Yeah, I gotta fuck that club.
Playing in basketball, Duval dunking and shit.
Yeah, it's just part of it. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta understand even how to get in the algorithm also.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the game. It ain't about who you know or what you know, it's who know you.
Right. So, and then like, but you was just not only around Mike Epps, you was around everybody though. D-Ray.
I've been touring with them for the last couple of years too anyway, so this is my third tour with a lot of those people. The only new person is really Mike Epps.
Yeah.
Which we already locked in.
Right.
It's only been like 5-6 shows. But I understand what he want, so it's easy for me to deliver.
Absolutely. So where y'all at next?
We got to do Memphis Friday, Biloxi Saturday, Brooklyn Sunday.
All right, so y'all in the loop. So what type of DJ do you classify yourself as, though?
I ain't gonna really know. I just change the atmosphere when I plug up, so I ain't gonna have to come on with it. I can go anywhere with it. So I just my specialty is just reading crowds and knowing what to play.
You got a lot of DJs that don't even know how to mix to go into the next song.
Yeah, it's plenty of those DJs. I mean, that's the thing now is just like everybody can do it, so it's easy. Like you can go get a laptop and a DJ board, and you're a DJ.
That's crazy, bro. I still don't believe in that though.
I don't
because
it just
isn't it those type of DJs that bring the value down for the real DJs? Now they booking you for $100 and you just basically playing playlists.
No, not necessarily. If they want you, they gonna pay. So that's what I'm saying. You just gotta be relevant, one, and doing something working, because you can't depend on that.
Yeah. So who's the DJ that you look up to?
I don't look up to nobody but niggas I fuck with that I came up, you know what I'm saying? DJ Just Born, he really taught me how to read the crowd, like grown up type shit. Shit you wouldn't even think about playing. But it was like, I seen it work. So I like, okay, I know how to rock an old crowd, I know how to rock a young crowd, ladies, whatever, bike club, it don't matter what it is. I do a gay parties, nigga, I don't give a fuck.
You get the bag.
Drag show, whatever, homie. You got that motherfucking chick, that money green. It ain't gonna do me.
Yeah.
I ain't, what they call it, when you, like hate gay people?
Mm-hmm. What do they call that?
Homophobic.
Oh, when you hate gay people.
Yeah, like you,
yeah, you just,
I know
the money green.
I know a lot of these niggas supposed to be real gay. So like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. And gay people know who gay, so it's like, there ain't no gay nigga finna just try you unless you done did some crazy shit already. So
yeah, with you doing radio back in the day, like how did that help you with hosting?
It didn't help me at all because I didn't get into doing radio. I was just in the internship of getting there,
and it didn't happen.
And then I had a decision if I wanted to work at the radio or to get interned at the radio station or go to roll with Kevin Gates, Starlito Don Trip.
Oh yeah, you chose Kevin Gates.
Yeah,
Starlito. Like yeah, let's do this.
What kind of decision is this?
Yeah.
This radio shit gonna be here when we get back.
Yeah.
You can be an internet radio station, do your own shit.
So is the culture important to you?
What culture?
Just the hip hop culture, the DJ culture, all of this culture. Is it important?
I mean, everything matters. Everything plays a course. You need a lot of it. So it's like it's just a balance. It's only certain DJs that do certain shit, and it's certain blogs that do certain shit on certain podcasts. So it's the ones who's really just, like you said, got the algorithm and momentum. Mm-hmm. It all goes and comes, so it's always something new. So it's really like how long it's gonna last. So like it'll be another Say Cheese, 30 Gloves, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. It's just building the fan base, and it just takes time. You put your 10,000 hours in.
Yeah. So all the independent artists from my audience that's looking at this interview, and they see you and they say, you know what, I might want to work with DJ Coop. What does it take for you to work with an independent artist? What do you look for?
Man, that's crazy. I don't look for nothing. Like either you got it or you don't got it.
True that.
So I'm not no. I can be an A&R, like a full effect A&R, but I got so much other stuff going on in my time span, time intent. Like it's not for me to just trying to go find music. If it going across my face or somebody bring it to me, then that's more of it. But even like now, my management group, Slept On Music Group, is actually a management company, marketing. So it's not a record label yet. We're working on it. It's just like niggas want a record label, but what they gonna sign to?
Right. So you managing artists?
Yeah, I manage. So even before managing, I do artist development.
Facts.
So even before, in order for me to do artist development, I got a retainer fee. So you gotta I'm not wasting no more time on niggas. On niggas hoping the niggas gonna do it right now. We got this paperwork, some 6-month minimum retaining fee for me to even work with you, because I just wasted a lot of time on niggas, and that's the most important thing. You can't get back his time. You make money all day, but can't get no time back.
Yeah. Is there anything that you don't like about DJing?
Nah, I love DJing.
Everything about it.
Yeah, because it's what I want to do. Ain't about what nobody else want to do, or what they like. Is like me. It's my shit. Yeah. So it's my own style. It's like, you feel me? I mean, I used to be in the club all the time, and I used to hear people like, "Oh, this so sound like you." I said, "Dope." I mean, I'm doing something right. I don't sound like nobody else, but if another nigga won't sound like me, then it's cool.
Yeah. How'd you get the name Coop though? Is that like
my name? My last name Cooper.
Okay, so DJ Coop, you just went with that.
I used to go by J Coop in high school, and just put DJ on that bitch.
DJ Coop. Yeah.
It was simple. I'm gonna make it hard.
Yeah. Now, do you got any interest outside of DJing music?
Yeah, I do a lot of DJing. Is really just an intro. Like, it got me in the game to do what I need to do. I'm more business than anything. Like, I could be a professor right now. Like, I could teach. Like, I'm about to start courses, like seminars and stuff. Building credit, financial literacy. You know what I'm saying? Teaching independent artists how to go get their money from the bank rather than signing a record label.
Right.
And learning how to use the money.
Yeah. And we see a lot of that going on right now. So people don't.
It's been years, but it's that's the thing. Like, niggas don't know the business. So you gonna always get fucked if you don't know the business. Yeah. If you can't read what they putting on that paper. It might look one way, but it's whole different things. Why go get a lawyer to understand the language.
Exactly. So, like, what do you got coming up, like, far as, like, with you and you know, it's not a record label yet, so it's still a management company, but what do you have coming up for, like, all your artists that you're dealing with?
We on tour. I like to tour. It's the same thing. Like, I learned from Bigger Rankin. I learned from Bigger Rankin was one of the blueprints that I and that's the nigga who really just, him, DJ Scream, them type of guys are people that I fuck with, older cats. And they always gave me the green light. They never let me join they shit. Like, I always wanted to be a cool running DJ.
Would you just
like, I slept on DJs.
Yeah.
But I always wanted to be hood rich. You feel what I'm saying? But they was like, nah, start your own shit. We just give you the green light.
That's what happened.
So, because when you with somebody or, you know, join something, then it's a chain of command. So you don't never want to be under nobody. Like, we work together. So we do a lot of stuff together. Like, still today, me and Bigger Rankin, we probably do a street and greet in Nashville or Memphis or wherever. You know what I'm saying? I just got off the phone with him probably like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rankin, man. That was a good interview that we had, though. Good conversation. But, you know, like a lot of DJs, bro, what do you think about the DJs that don't want to fuck with the independent artists, though?
That's their problem. I can't think about them.
Yeah, like...
I mean, if you know, you know. If you don't, it is what it is. Like I said, it's just coming into the time to where it's like all the shit really just getting exposed anyway. So, it's niggas can't DJ 4 hours straight. They ain't got enough music. But they gonna keep playing the same shit.
I know, library. Like, you being an artist, you gotta take care of the DJs.
Huh?
You being an artist, they gotta take care of the DJs.
They ain't gotta do anything, but it's notable. It will make sense. Even with my artist, he's not too fond of DJs because niggas be bullshitting. But I'm a DJ, so I'm like, you gotta do certain shit anyways. Yeah, you just fuck them niggas because they be dick riding and they do this and do that and they fucking with niggas that don't even acknowledge them.
Yeah.
Nigga won't even speak to you or give you a drop or what, none of this shit. And our shit better than that, so what's the difference?
Mm-hmm. But they don't have playlists that they can play for 4 hours.
Nah, it ain't a lot of DJs. I can count on my hand how many DJs I know who can DJ a full set from open to close and not play the same thing.
But you could do that.
Yeah, I've been doing it. I've been doing it for a long time, so it's easy for me. You just got to know how to work the room.
Well, that's why you're going to have classes, though. You teach DJs, too.
Nah, I ain't really into it.
Fuck all that, right?
I mean, if you want to learn how to DJ, the fundamentals of mixing and stuff like that, but that ain't nothing I want to do. My mainest thing, like the music, is more money into that. Everybody a DJ right now. Everybody a rapper, model, whatever. Yeah. It's just too much of a lot of shit.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So that's going to wrap it up for us, bro. You got any shout-outs, any last inspirational words for anybody out there that fuck with you?
And keep sleeping on me. You're going to wake up for work for me.
Mm-hmm. Slept on, the most slept on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Slept On Music Group, Slept On Department, the merch dropping. Everything slept on DJs, slept on studios. Shout out to my mama, my kids, my team. You feel me?
That's a fact. Salute to you too, bro, for taking your time out. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you having me, man. Appreciate you having me.
Being in the city and fucking with me out here on the platform. I definitely appreciate you. Tell the people one more time where to find and follow you at before we get up out of here.
Everything is I am DJ Coop, COOP.
That's what it is. We already know what it is. DJ Coop just being straight uncensored. We'll get to it. Make sure y'all holler at me on Instagram, MozzyBracken18, and subscribe to the YouTube channel on the Rize TV. Until next time, love, peace, and happiness. We out.